Hello and welcome to the Critically Curious. Today we're going to be talking about Age of Wonders 4 and of course its new reveal of a brand new DLC which is releasing on November 7th. The DLC is called Empires and Ashes, and on top of a DLC we're also going to receive a free game update, which is very exciting. So we're going to go over exactly what this DLC is going to bring, what the free update is going to bring, and everything we know about it. And of course, if this is the kind of content that you want to see, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We do also have an active and growing Discord, and it'd be great to get some more Age of Wonders 4 community inside that Discord. The link for it is down in the description of this video. Now, players can look forward to a all-new item forge when they create new equipment for their hero. War coordination allows players to give specific instructions to their vassals during war. Now, for me, that is a massive bit there to kind of unpick and kind of get into. The war coordination allowing players to give specific instructions to their vassals during war is absolutely massive. I love doing a playstyle and creating a faction where basically I am getting vassal after vassal, but in the current state of the game, I feel like there's almost no point in getting those vassals apart from the fact that they contribute gold and knowledge. Now we're actually going to be able to leverage their might on the battlefield. That's going to be massive, absolutely game changing. Really looking forward to that feature coming in. There's also going to be a rework of the trait system and give players a new level of freedom over their race's inherent physical abilities. I'm not actually sure exactly what they're going to do here, but it sounds interesting. Anything that gives me more agency over my hero and my race, I am all for that. That on top of the fact that we're going to be able to create new equipment for our heroes. Now that's really interesting, and I do wonder exactly how that's going to work with the Dragon Horde feature that we got in the last DLC. That could be incredibly broken. Hopefully they've already foreseen that and isn't something we're going to be able to exploit. Now the free update itself, it's actually called the Golem update. And it will release at exactly the same time as the main DLC release as well on November 7th. Within that update, we're going to have graphical and mechanical changes, mainly to sailing and naval combat, which will improve water play. It will improve water play an awful lot, actually, because personally, I tend to steer completely clear of it. They're also going to add a brand new UI for the spell books, which will make it easier to choose from the available spells of your wizard's tomes. To cap off the Golem update, players will find 25 new in-game events themed around war and conquest. I actually think this is a really good thing because they're basically adding a lot more content into our game without actually us having to pay a dime for it. So even if you don't go ahead and get that DLC, all those changes to the base game are going to be implemented. I think this is a really good thing, especially utilizing water a little bit more. It's going to be interesting to see exactly what they do with that naval combat and exactly what they do with that whole water environment, because beforehand I personally just avoided it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this actually plays out. I think the best thing about this free update, though, has got to be that vassal part. The fact that now we're going to be able to interact with our vassals, especially during war. That's going to be so interesting to see how that actually works out and exactly how overpowered that's going to be. Because if I'm able to send my vassal to attack you, and let's say I have 2 or 3 different vassals, that's going to be a slight problem for you. I mean, personally, I like playing multiplayer, and I can see that being an incredibly powerful new feature within multiplayer battles. Now, the DLC Empire and Ashes will bring with it improved new changes, including new techniques that allow combining magic and skill to create terrifying war machines that can lay waste to entire enemy cities. That sounds absolutely amazing. Seeing war machines on the battle along with your dragons and your undead armies, it's going to be interesting. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, how overpowered it's going to be, but I'm really looking forward to seeing some kind of, meshed together metal fusion. Tanky thing going down the line. The fact that it says it can lay waste to entire cities is a little bit terrifying, but we will see how that plays out real soon. The DLC will also introduce a Reaver culture. Now, this is a really big thing. We haven't had a Reaver culture before, so I'm looking forward to that. For people hell-bent on progressing society through industrial means, conquest and raids are the name of the game with this culture. These engineers are found to have a sweet spot that marries magic with technology. That sounds really interesting. A Reaver culture is something that I'm dying to find out exactly how that plays out. They're also introducing not 2, but 4 new tomes to master, along with a new avian form as you attempt to locate and claim seals of power to gain control and hold over the Astral Sea. Securing the Astral Sea unlocks a brand new victory condition. And that victory condition is called the Seals of Power. So they are really introducing some new gameplay features. It's going to be very interesting to see how the balance of the game is going to be after this new DLC, because some of these things sound incredibly overpowered. So the Seals of Power, if you're able to actually do that relatively easy, it could be very, very overpowered. I don't know personally how this is going to be put into place. I haven't played it ahead of time, unfortunately. I do know that they nerfed the magic win condition quite significantly with the last update they've done. I hope to see a change there, maybe make it a little bit easier, because personally I did find that my game got massively slowed down if I try to get that magic victory condition. So this new victory condition, Seals of Power, is an interesting one. I'm looking forward to seeing just how that plays out. And the fact that we're going to be getting 4 new tomes to kind of, dive into is really exciting. We are getting a brand new form as well, which also helps for us to create some absolutely fantastic empires. All in all, I'm really looking forward to this DLC. It does cost $19.99 if you don't already have the season pass, but you know what? I think for the amount of changes that are coming in with this, I think it's a really good time to invest more in Age of Wonders 4, because I think the future is looking bright for this game. It is obviously a 4X strategy game. It looks to be continued to be getting support, and I know that this is the last DLC / update this year, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays and exactly what we're gonna get. But guys, if you have any comments on this new DLC, this new free update, let me know down in the comments. Personally, I think the reworked water is going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be game changing, to be fair. I think the reworked vassals is absolutely massive. I'm looking forward to seeing the kind of things that we can create item-wise, equipment-wise for our heroes as well. The new tomes could be very, very cool. I want to see some new units. I want to see some new offensive magic, maybe even some building structure within our cities. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to blow through every single building you can possibly build. It's way too quick. I would like to be able to have a more powerful main hub of city, so I'd like to see some new buildings put into place. But all in all, this DLC could be absolutely massive. But once again, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I've been a monk, we've been a Critic Kudos, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.